Samanta cakkavalesu atra gaccantu devata saddhammang munirajassa sunantu sagga mokkadang dhammāsavana kālo ayang badanta dhammāsavana kālo ayang badanta dhammāsavana kālo ayang badanta. Thero Saranai, dear Dhamma friends. I am Bhante Dhammalankara from Labunurukanda Forest Monastery, North Central Province in Sri Lanka. So as usually today we are going to pay our homage to the great teacher Sammā Sambuddha. Recite with me. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammā sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammā sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammā sambuddhassa. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dhamma friends, today we are going to discuss about Yonisomanasikāra and Ayonisomanasikāra. So, very important talk to discuss. As Buddha's disciple, as Buddhist followers, this topic is very important. There are so many important factors to understand in that topic. So I most probably I discussed about this topic with Sabbāsavasuttaṃ, and I hope to connect another discourse as well. So in that sutta, this is how Yonisomanasikāra Buddha pointed out about that. How Ayonisomanasikāra. Before start the Yonisomanasikāra, before discuss the Yonisomanasikāra, we can think, we can talk about Ayonisomanasikāra. We should know about that. One day, Buddha pointed out, before we understand about the 8 sappurisānaṃ. So, if we want to develop sappurisānaṃ, that is called 7 enlightenment faculties. So, sappurisānaṃ. So, before sappurisānaṃ, Yonisomanasikāra arise. So, because of this Yonisomanasikāra, with the help of this Yonisomanasikāra, sappurisānaṃ is arised. And Yonisomanasikāra we can't see before the Buddha. So we have learned so many Dhamma factors, we have read so many Dhamma factors, but before the Buddha we can't see the Yonisomanasikāra. So that is the Yonisomanasikāra is only the Buddha Sasana. But without the Buddha, people can practice kusala karma. They can develop bhavana. But Yonisomanasikāra is important thing in the Buddha Sasana. So, in that Sabbāsavasuttaṃ, this is how Buddha pointed out about the Yonisomanasikāra. Assutavā puthujjano, untaught ordinary person doesn't know. And they recognize kalyānaṃ. They don't recognize kalyānaṃ. They don't recognize puthujjano. Sappurisa and kalyānaṃ. That means great person, noble person, kalyānaṃ. Because of that absence of the kalyānaṃ, they don't realize, they don't listen the Dhamma. It is called ariyānaṃ adassāvī ariyadhamme akovido, sappurisadhamme akovido. That means they don't recognize, they don't listen to Dhamma. And so therefore they don't know what should we think, what are the suitable factors to think, what are the unsuitable factors to think. They don't know about that. So now in this part we can understand with this part we can understand what are the reason for Yonisomanasikāra. There are three things. Kalyana mitta sevana, associating the kalyana mitta, and saddhammasavana, listening the Buddha's teaching, saddhamma, and because of these two, kalyana mitta and saddhammasavana, you can gain saddha. That is the third one. Kalyana mitta savana, kalyana mitta association, and saddhammasavana, listening the dhammas, and saddha. So because of these three things, you can gain the Yonisomanasikāra. So if you don't have these three things, you have Ayonisomanasikāra. So Buddha pointed out, untaught ordinary person don't associate kalyana mitta. Therefore he don't listen the saddhamma, and then he therefore he don't have saddha. Then he don't know what are the suitable factors to think, what are the unsuitable factors to think. So then he contemplate unsuitable things. Then when he think unsuitable factors, unarisen karma, unarisen taints arisen in him. Unarisen taints are arisen in him, and arisen taints are increased in him. What are the unarisen taints? Karma taints. Kāmāsava, bhavāsava, avijjāsava. Kāmāsava means those are called sensual, the desire, not only the desire, sensual, the taints related to the sensual world. That is called kāmāsava. Very simple word, habits. Habits related to the kāma dhātu. Those are āsavā. And the bhavāsava. So bhava means existing. So be existing. So habits related to the existing, this kama, rupa, arupa, for these three worlds. And habits or defilements, those are related to the non-existing, those that they are called habits related to the avidya, ignorance or delusion. So he think unsuitable factors to think. Therefore these three defilements, these three āsavā arise in him. So this is how he do Ayonisomanasikāra. So clearly you can understand. Was I was in the past. Was I in the past? Ayonisomanasikāra. Was I in the past? Was I not in the past? How was I in the past? Who was I in the past? Having been what? What did I become in the past? That is from the past. So this is exactly doubt. He doubt about the life in this way. Not only that, he think in this way. Shall I be in the future? This is a doubt. Shall I not be in the future? How shall I be in the future? Who what shall I be in the future? And having been what shall I be, having been what shall I become in the future? So that is also a doubt. He doubt about his life. That is the result of Ayonisomanasikāra. And again he think, am I not, and who am I, how am I, and this being where I come from, and where will this life go? So that is how he think. So that is called Ayonisomanasikāra. Exactly this thinking is doubt. So because of that kind of doubt thinking, Ayonisomanasikāra, Buddha pointed out, Channam dittina anyataram ditti upajjati. That means one wrong view arises in him among 6. These are the result of the Ayonisomanasikāra, wrong thinking or unwise thinking. He think, I have a soul. That is the first one. I have a soul. Second one, I don't have a soul. Attimi attātivā saccato teto ditti upajjati. Nattimi attātivā saccato teto ditti upajjati. I don't have a soul. And attanam attānaṃ saññānāmīti. Saccato teto ditti upajjati. I know the atta. I know the soul. That is also a ditti. I know the soul. So you can be, and there are no soul, and I know about that. And the rupa is anatta. I know anatta. And next one, yomi ayan satto vado vadeyo. That means tatra kalyana papaka kalyana papa kalyana. So that means I have a soul which exists permanently, that experience good karma and bad karma in such and such life, such and such lives, places. That is also ditti. That means I have a soul permanently, but it go to life to life, and experience the karma and happy and unhappy according to the karma. That is also wrong view. So those are the results of the Ayonisomanasikāra. Now, then Buddha pointed out, idam uchati bhikkhave ditti gahana, ditti kāntara. These are the load of wrong views. Ditti gahana, ditti kāntara. These are the desert of wrong views. And ditti visukan. These are the joke of ditti. So now so when he have this kind of wrong views, na parimunchanti dukkasmati vadāni. He never free from the dukkha, suffering. So what is the reason? Ayonisomanasikāra. And so why Ayonisomanasikāra is prevailed? So he doesn't have kalyana mitta sevana and saddhammassa saddha. Because of these 3 things, absence of these 3 things, Ayonisomanasikāra arised. So because of Ayonisomanasikāra, you have wrong views, and that because of that wrong view, you have you never free from the dukkha, suffering. Now, what is the Yonisomanasikāra? So now you have you should have kalyana mitta sevana and saddhammasavana saddha. So this is how sutavā ko ariyasāvā ko ariyānaṃ dassāvī ariyadhamme akovido. He knows, he associate kalyana mitta, and he learn saddhamma, and then he gain saddha. Because of these three things, he receive, he develop Yonisomanasikāra. Yonisomanasikāra is a faculty, internal faculty, internal thing. The saddhammasavana and kalyana mitta is external things. So then what kind of dhamma should we learn from the kalyana mitta? I have a nice story. One day a monk went to another bhikkhus. He asked this, friend, how can we Katame bhikkhave bhikkhuno Dassanā suisuddhaṃ hoti? How do we clear the ditti, Dassanā? Then he says, Yatojako also bhikkhus, if someone can understand the channanaṃ passāyatanaṃ samudāyaṃ attangalanch. If someone can arising and ceasing of the 6 faculties, so ettavata ko also bhikkhuno dasanam suisuddhaṃ hoti. This is how a bhikkhu can clear his dassana, ditti. That bhikkhu did not agree with it, and he was unhappy, went to another bhikkhu and asked this, friend, how can we clear the ditti? Kittavatānuko also bhikkhuno dasanam suisuddhaṃ hoti. How can we clear the view, ditti? And he says this, sorry for the mistake. Exactly, my signal was lost. Now it's okay. So after that, that second bhikkhu says, friend, if any bhikkhu can understand arising and ceasing of the 5 aggregates, panchannaṃ upadānakkhandānaṃ samudāyaṃ ca attangamaṃ yathabhūtaṃ pajānāti, Ettavatāpiko also bhikkhuno Dassanā suisuddhaṃ hoti. If some bhikkhu can understand or understand as they are, arising and ceasing of the five aggregates. So that bhikkhu did not happy about that and went to another bhikkhu. Asked this friend, how can we clear the vision, clear the view? Kittavatācako also bhikkhu Dassanā suisuddhaṃ hoti. How can we clear the vision? Then he says this, friend, if some bhikkhu can understand or see arising and ceasing of the four great elements. So if so then he can clear the vision. So he did not, that bhikkhu did not agree with it and was unhappy, went to another bhikkhu and asked this, friend, how can we clear the view? Kittavatānuko also bhikkhuno Dassanā suisuddhaṃ hoti. He says this, friend, if some bhikkhu can realize, understand, yankinchi samudaya dhamma sabbantaṃ nirodha dhammanti. If something is arised and all those things are ceased. So if someone can understand this, he can clear the vision. Then he did not happy with that. He did not agree with that and with it and went to the Buddha. So Wewathenne Buddha and said, Venerable sir, I wanted to understand, I want to know the Dassana Visuddhi. And therefore I went to another I went to the bhikkhu, I asked this, he says this, and I went to the another bhikkhu, he says this, but I was not happy, and I went to another bhikkhu, but I was not happy from his answer, and I went to another bhikkhu, as his answer I did not happy, and I came to hear. So then, friend, Buddha said, all those answers are correct, but you did not understand. That is what the Buddha said. Then Buddha gave him another nice method to understand. So I wanted to say, if you understand Yonisomanasikāra, if you want to receive the Yonisomanasikāra, gain the Yonisomanasikāra, you have to understand these things, this Dhamma. There are so many methods. There is a sutta in the Majjhima Nikaya, that name, sutta name is Sammaditthi Sutta. In that Sammaditthi Sutta, there are 16 methods. Now we discuss in the Kinsukopma Sutta. Now I gave the story from the Kinsukopma Sutta. There are 4 methods. So among these methods, you have to understand one clearly. So then, because of that method, you can gain the Yonisomanasikāra. For example, today I can discuss with you about the Channānaṃ Passāyatanaṃ Samudayaṃ Chattangamaṃ. Not only this, some people can understand Pañcānaṃ Upādānaṃ, the arising and ceasing of the 5 aggregates. Or some people can understand arising and ceasing of the 4 great elements. But the arising and ceasing, the understanding of the arising and ceasing of the 6 faculties is easy. It is not easy so much, but than other method. This is easy, but we have to take long time to discuss about that. So what is the meaning arising and ceasing of the 6 faculties? Channānaṃ passāyatanaṃ. Channa means 6. Passa means contact faculties. So it is called chakku, sota, ghana, jiva, kaya, man. These are the 6 faculties. How this chakku is arised? How this eye is arised? This eye is arised because of what? So because of ignorance. What is the ignorance? Delusion, avidya. So eye is arised because of avidya. How it happened? In the previous life, we did not eradicate the avidya. Therefore, we have this life, this body. And now we have body. From the mother's womb, you receive the life. Now you have an eye. So now what happened? Now you have avidya. So you now because of delusion of the present, ignorance of the present, the eye is arised. Exactly, we don't know about the eye. The nature of the eye, it is appeared and disappeared. Eye is appeared and disappeared. But we don't know about that. We can see eye is exist permanently. That is how we understand about the eye. Not only that, form as well appeared and disappeared. But we can see form is exist permanently. Though that is how we see about the form. So why we can't see it? We don't know about the anicca. Anicca means eye is impermanent. We don't know about that. We think I exist continually. So what can I do? What can I do? Not me, the I. I only can give a form to the mind. I can give I means the plus I can bring a form to the mind. After that duty, I is disappeared. Plus I is disappeared. Now, but we don't know about that. We think I is still there. So we think with the help of the mind, but we point towards the physical object. When we point the physical object, that has disappeared. When we think that this is the I, that this is the form, that is the time I is arised. I think you can understand what I say. So now we have picture. For example, you can think about the tree. When you see the tree, when you see a tree, you think that is a tree. When you think that is a tree, exactly that tree that there was not I, there was not form or rupa. Without I, without the rupa, you point towards that physical object. So that is the ignorance. That is the misunderstanding. So why you do that? You think I was there. I is there still. So all the time, always, we see the world in that manner. We think as I, where I is not. We saw the picture where I was not. We hear a sound where I is not. We smell the taste where nose is not. Where we experience the body where the body is not. And we think as mind where the mind is not. So that is the ignorance. So why that happened in that way? Because the I is impermanent, I consciousness is impermanent, and form is impermanent. So these are the arising and ceasing of the six faculties. So when you touch the picture, that is the time you create the I. So in a place where I is not, you point that as I. That is the reason. So if you see this, if you see that I has disappeared as the disappearance, so now you can understand I, that is the ignorance. So in this way, if you see in this way, you never think that that is the I. If you see this, if you understood this, you will understand exactly that is not the ear, that is not the sound, that is the mind, that is the concept. That is a concept. That is not the sound, that is not the ear, that is not the smell, that is not the nose, that is not the body, and that is not the tongue, that is not the taste. You can understand in that way. So having understand these things, it is called āyatana, arising of the faculties and ceasing of the faculties. So you have to discuss about this again and again. So when you understand about these faculties, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and the mind, according to the Buddha's teaching, so as a result of that understanding, you can gain the Yonisomanasikāra. So with the help of that Yonisomanasikāra, you can continue the practice. So that is only I talk about the Yonisomanasikāra. So that is very important factors to understand. So if that things only I talk today as my discussion. So if you have any question, please send me. Mani Subramaniam. We have some friends today. We welcome all these friends who join with us. Janaki Balasurya and Ryan, Ubdu, Mani Subramaniam, and Jody, and his friends. So we welcome all of you. So Subramaniam has a question. Bhante, sometime I worry about some things, but notice these things don't happen at all. Is this Yonisomanasikāra and how to stop it? Thanks. So exactly, if we don't have the sati, and if we don't know the reality, we have to worry. So why? We think world is exist. That is our nature. So for example, we think mother is there, father is there, son is there, daughter is there, wife is there, enemies are there. There are enemies, there are precious things, there are unvaluable things, there are valuable things. So as long as these things are exist in this world, we have to worry and we have to unhappy about that, and our happy and unhappy decide the world. That is the reason. So when you have given the permission, given the rights to decide to the world, you are happy and unhappy. That is the reason. So if you understand arising and ceasing of the faculties, you can't, you never get unhappy. So why you are worried about these things? So you worry about the father or mother or enemies or friends. Why? Because they are live in the world. But when we practice Yonisomanasikāra, you don't meet any people. You don't meet any precious thing. Then what do you meet? You meet eye, you meet ear, you meet tongue, nose, body, and the mind. That's only. Where those things are exist with you. So if you do not know about these six things, six faculties correctly, then you have to worry. So that is the reason. And so that is why that is the importance of the understanding of these six faculties, arising and ceasing of the faculties. Exactly, that is the result of the Ayonisomanasikāra. That is the result of the absence of the Yonisomanasikāra. I think that is the reason. So if you can develop the this understanding, the arising and ceasing of these faculties, you can free from the worry. Ryan has a question. Dear Bhante, I believe during your talk last week, you said knowing and understanding the factors for becoming a Sotapanna is easy. Is this correct? So exactly, I discussed about 4 factors. Those are the base. Without those 4 factors, we can't. We cannot become a Sotapanna. And those are the Kalyanamitta, the associating noble friends, Saddhammasavana, listen the Buddha's Dhamma, and Yonisomanasikāra, and Dhammā patipada, practicing. So those are the 4 things. So I believe during your talk last week, you said knowing and understanding those the factors for becoming a Sotapanna is easy. So no, I wanted to discuss with you. I want to tell these 4 factors should be completed. With the help of these factors, we can become a Sotapanna. Without these 4 factors, we can't do that. So that is what I say. Though you have Kalyanamitta Sevana, if you don't listen to Saddhamma, if you don't contemplate the Dhamma according to that listening, you can't you can't gain the Yonisomanasikāra. So I wanted to say that. Bhante, it is difficult to maintain sati during the day when so many things are happening. I forget about loving kindness and right seeing. How to keep Dhamma always in the mind? Thanks. Yes, that is the nature of the mind. So it is important keep in touch. So when you do your job, exactly it is difficult to do with the Dhamma. But you should know. For example, when you negotiate with your dealers, discuss with your dealers, you can't think about the metta. So at that time, you should do that work. You do that duty correctly. So in that kind of period, that kind of time, you should know. You should aware. Don't do wrong things. You have to think about your sila. I shouldn't negotiate I should complete my duties without doing any without exceeding without exceeding the sila. So if you not broke the rules, that is correct. That is enough. So you can't maintain the metta. All the people with you come. Why? There are so many kind of people. For example, Buddha pointed out parivajjana pahātabbā. Some people we can't associate. We have to abandon those people. So at that kind of time, you have to think, I am associating various people. So your responsibility is, you have to understand, I have sila. Do not allow to break the sila to your mind in that kind of occasion. So you can happy, I did not break the rules. So now you happy. Now you are in Dhammā way. If you don't break the rules, you are in the way. When you have pleasure time, you can practice sila. And so you have to discuss Dhammā with your Dhammā friends again and again. So that is also a support. If you don't associate Kalyānamitta Kalyānamitta usually, you are deteriorate. So without support of the Kalyānamitta, you can't practice Dhammā alone. So therefore, you have to associate Kalyānamitta all the time. Sometimes you can associate with phone, or you can go to the temple, or you can talk with them. Then it will help you. What are my faults? You can discuss with them. You can discuss about sila. You can discuss about the samadhi. You can discuss about the paññā. So when you discuss these things, it helps you to continue practicing. Bhante, Janaki Amma has question. Bhante, it is I perception and not I consciousness. It isn't it that pursues the informations and send to brain where the consciousness manoviññāna processes it to identify the object. Okay, correct. So this is how cakkun cāvaso paticca rūpeca cakkun cāvaso paticca rūpeca uppajjati cakku viññāna tinna sangati passo. This is how Buddha pointed out. Cakku viññāna and rūpa. These three. So we should understand about these three. Cakku viññāna means, cakku means eye. Viññaya. Viññāna means understanding, or that means you can feel the sound. It is called sota viññāna. You can feel, you can get some idea about the touch. It is called kāya viññāna. You can get some idea about the smell. It is called ghāna viññāna. You can get some idea of the taste. It is called jivha viññāna. You can get some idea of the sound. That is called sota viññāna. So that is why we say viññāna. So I wanted to say that is, so that mind called viññāna. Viññāna, it is translated as consciousness. So I wanted to say that that idea is called viññāna. However, if you can understand about the how eye is arised, how ear is arised, how nose is arised, how tongue is arised, how the body is arised, and how the mind is arised. So then you can see the truth. So Bhante, beside sappurisadhamme, I can intellectually understand and practice saddhamma Yonisomanasikāra dhammānudhamma patipatti, as well as the concept of abandoning three fetters. How can we identify if we have truly penetrated the concepts? Friend, you can't do it. Besides, without sappurisadhamme, you cannot enter the Buddha Sasana. Why? You think, I don't want sappurisa. Why you think? There are no any sappurisa in this world. So that is a wrong idea. So don't think in that way. You have to associate sappurisa, not for internet or from, you can't say, but if you can learn the Dhamma from the Sutta Pitaka or Vinaya Pitaka or Abhidhamma Pitaka, you can get the clear Dhamma practice. But you can't say, I don't want to associate Sattpurisa. So intellectually, you can't get the Dhamma. Why? Even the Sariputta Mahathera couldn't do that. So if Buddha did not teach Dhamma to him, though he great Panyavanta person, he can't realize Dhamma. So therefore, Sappurisa is needed. If you think I don't want Sappurisa, that means you don't want Nibbana. So I understand in this, according to these things. That is why I say, okay. Please explain your idea. Yes, okay, sorry. This YouTube interaction consider Kalyana Mitra? Yes, you can, but you have to discuss with them. So you have to, sorry for the mistake, you have to discuss. Is this correct? Is this wrong? So you have to clarify how my understanding is correct or no. That is how. Yes, you can, if you have clear Dhamma, if you are able to listen Dhamma correctly according to the Buddha's teaching, then you can gain the Saddhamma Savana. Friend, so first of all, you have to understand what is my method. There are so many methods. For example, I discussed today, there are 4 methods in the Kinsukopama Sutta. What are them? Arising and ceasing of the 5 aggregates, Panchapadanakkhandha, arising and ceasing of the 6 faculties, arising and ceasing of the 4 great element, and Yankinchi Sabbade Dhamma Sabbantan Nirodhamma. It is from the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta. And in the Samadhiti Sutta, there are 16 methods. Among these methods, you have to select one and then you can develop it, practice it. So that is, you can discuss with them. So that is good. So from that, you can complete the Kalyana Mitra Sevana. When you discuss those things, you can complete the Kalyana Mitra Sevana. So, however, you try to associate good Kalyana Mitras. So, who have Sila, Shraddha, Chaga, and Panya. These things are should have toward the Kalyana Mitra. So friends, it is time to end the discussion. So let's do Anumodana. First of all, I would like to get the permission from the first of all, I want to get the permission to speak the name. Most Venerable Mankadawala Sudassana Thero and Most Venerable Mankadawala Nandaratana Thero, and Most Venerable Potmale Kumara Kassapa Thero, as well as Bhikkhu Pesala Bhantes Dasso Ayyasoma, and all live followers today with us, and all Bhikkhu Sangha from the around this world, and all Buddhist followers. Let's transfer the merit to the Devas. Akasattā ca bhummattā devānāgā mahiddhikā puññantaṃ anumodittā ciram rakkantu buddha sāsanaṃ. Akasattā ca bhummattā devānāgā mahiddhikā puññantaṃ anumodittā bodhayantu sivaṃ padaṃ. So, the friends, I bless you. Take the blessings by worshipping. Abhivādana sīlissa niccang uddhāpacāyino cattaro dhammā vaddanti ayuvanno sukhaṃ balaṃ ayurārogya sampatti sagga sampatti nevaca ato nibbāna sampatti imināte samijjatu. Theruvan Saranai, all of you. Good morning, good evening, and good night.